Union Football Coaches Show. That is Kirk Frederick, the head coach of the Redskins. I'm Rick Corey, and we are coming off Broken Arrow, week number 2. And, week 1 is always fun, but then here comes Broken Arrow. It doesn't get any less fun, does it?
No, it was a great atmosphere. I just can't believe we're playing at home, I mean, we had, after everything, last year, and, of course, fans limited last year, and then, of course, opening a new stadium against Broken Arrow and getting this game at home and looking at our schedule up ahead. It's an exciting thing, and then the atmosphere. I mean, just it's going to become addicting, I think, to our fans, to our players, and people at Union. Just the atmosphere that we have now here at Union.
Yeah, you say it's just a stadium. It's more than that. It's your home, right?
Yep.
It's your big house. All right, let's look at some stats that'll make you smile as well. If you take a look at Union, of course, the final score is the big stat, 38-28. But you take a look at what you guys did, especially defensively, holding Broken Arrow to 261 yards after they had scored 6 possessions in a row in Game 1 and averaged 8-5 a play in Game 1. You guys did a great job.
Well, I was excited about the way we played, especially in the first and fourth quarters. The second and third quarter, obviously was a little disappointed. Felt like a little bit of a lull. This has happened to us a couple of times, and some things that we'll have to address. You jump out to 21-0, and things start to relax just a little bit. And Broken Arrow is a team that is definitely has enough weapons to create problems for you. But defensively, still creating turnovers. Excited about that. And again, I felt like that we did a pretty good job holding those guys to 260, and then I know that we really need to brag about our offense. I mean, the rushing yards. I think Rovan had somewhere around 190 to 210 yards on the night, and 3 touchdowns, and that big offensive line against a loaded box did an excellent job. Great game plan, and we were able to run the football.
And he never looked like he was tired. We even talked to him post-game, and he thanked his offensive line and said, but a lot of it's me. That's a young man who's got some confidence, and you want that, and you needed it without Junior Smith.
Yeah. One of the things that going into the game that we have 2 really good tailbacks in Junior and Rovan, and we knew that being without Junior, that Rovan would have to have the bulk of the carries, and how would he handle that? And we told him that a lot of people have done that, in the past, and we expected him to have to go for 200 and carry the ball 30 times. He actually rushed for 31 times, and he took that as a challenge and did an excellent job with it.
Yeah, his position coach has done that a time or two, Jeremy Smith, hasn't he? Yeah. All right, so as a matter of fact, Rovan is our offensive player of the game, which you can understand.
Yeah, he did, like I said, excellent job, great cuts on some things, and runs so tough. I mean, the strength that he has, the weight room strength that he has, the speed he has. He's an outstanding offensive weapon.
Yeah, and we kept saying, at the half, man, we've called Gabe Ford's number a lot. Well, it turns out we did. He's the defensive player of the game for a reason.
One of the new things we have with a lot of our players is we've got GPS units on our players that we're kind of tracking some things. And this is twice during the games that we've seen Gabe have a top speed of 20 miles an hour. And, I mean, that's pretty good for a guy that weighs 230 and to run that fast. And he definitely was all over the field. 2 drive-killing plays that we thought was outstanding, and then 14 tackles on the night. Great leader, team captain. Both those captains, Rovan and Gabe, both did an excellent job the other night.
And when it comes to special teams, all you want is someone to kick it in the end zone. Tyler did that. He hit what you asked him to. He's your special teams guy.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row now. I mean, the field goals, he's keeping our red zone scoring alive, 100% in the red zone last 2 weeks for our offense, and big part of that is Tyler being able to hit those field goals when needed. And then the solo tackle he had, our return coverage wasn't as up to par as we'd like it to be, and to have Tyler get in there and have enough pride in his team and his unit to make that tackle when we had to have it.
He made kickers happy everywhere,
yes.
I promise you that. All right, we'll come back and get the first half highlights of Union and Broken Arrow next here on the Union Football Coaches Show.
We're athletes.
Coaches.
And your child's high school athletic trainer.
We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in green country.
Like you, we run.
And fish.
Hike.
And bike.
We enjoy the mountains.
And lakes.
So we know how important
staying active is to you. Staying active is to you.
We're physicians.
and therapists
Our groundbreaking treatments,
are helping you heal faster.
helping you heal faster.
We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities.
More high schools
and more club teams.
than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you
Personalized orthopedic care.
Personalized orthopedic care.
Treating the area's best teams.
And the athlete in all of us.
and the athlete in all of us.
Welcome back to the Union Football Coaches Show. Rick Ray along with the head coach, Kirk Frederick. Let's get right to the first half highlights. Union and Broken Arrow at the brand new Big House, Union Tuttle Stadium.
Yeah, exciting time. We've got, coming out, a lot of pretty neat deal there. Brian Dale worked so hard, and a lot of our spirit groups on the trust there and the way our kids get to enter the stadium is pretty exciting. Broken Arrow gets the ball first, and we had 6 times the other night. Big hit out of Jaden right there on the smoke screen. 6 times the other night we had 3 and outs against Broken Arrow. They only had the ball 11 times, so for them to go 3 and out 6 times is a big credit to our defense. Coach Foster and his staff did a great job with that.
A little hot potato, but he got it there.
Excellent job. I don't know if we were a little antsy her early or what it was, but mishandled a few things. And I love this play right here by Damon. I told him I was going to push him back in bounds if he stepped out right there. So, but man, what a great block on the edge. And then Damon makes a nice cut. His yards after catch are about as good as anybody's. Just does a great job with it. Excellent scheme here, blocking point of attack. Great job. Get it down into the red zone here. I mean, huge blocks inside, good scheme, and unfortunately a little ball security deal. But Damon Sanders, as I told you off the air, last week he couldn't scoop that up when he was on defense. But we get on offense, the ball's heading his direction, and there's Damon again. Great job. Fortuitous bounce there. Got to do a better job with ball security, but you love kids that are just on the spot trying to make a play.
And you saw Grayson all the way downfield trying to make a block.
Excellent job. A lot of energy and a lot of passion in this game to start out. Here we are defensively again. Good play by Jackson Jennings inside right here. You can see another screen out there. I think Jaden Rowe took on the blocker and the running back all at once. Love the hit here. You can see Gabe Ford on the sack. Love the way he comes in on the tailback. Tailback tries to step up, block him, and Gabe just makes a great play. Big, strong kid. One of the reasons he's player of the game.
And moving 20 miles an hour, that's something.
Come back with a little bit of a flare screen out here. Great call. Good job by Grayson getting the ball there. And, of course, you see Rovon here. Good blocking on the outside. Got Big Bennett out there blocking. Got the receivers picking up some positive yardage on the screen. Come back. I really love this play. I mean, one of the simplest that we have here, just kind of sit down in an open void. You would think this would, it's really difficult to teach a young receiver like we have there in Gino to sit down in that open void and not run into traffic. Grayson puts it right on him.
And that's a lot of first downs this year.
Here we come right back with a little misdirection play. Again, this is, look how about Big D, Big Demarion. We're going to have to fix the turf, I think, down there in the end zone. Coach Greenwood said there's a big dent in the turf where Big D lands on this guy right there on the sideline. But that's a lot of human running fast down the field.
Yes, it is.
Rovon again doing what a cut. Sees it inside, gets to the outside, and gets a 14-0, and everything's going the right way for the good guys. Great job kind of fitting a gap in there by Bryce. It makes it spill it back, and we clean it up. Got a little pressure off the edge and a little bit of soft coverage. The quarterback does a nice job seeing that void and getting it to him. Double clutches here to the outside, and we've got to come up and make a few plays. Broken Arrow moving the football a little bit on us, and you can see that defensively our guys have got to make some adjustments, bring it a little bit to the edge. So a lot of pressure coming to our guys. Got Irvin Fisher there on that pressure. They come back, a little bit of a trick play here, some make-up speed. One of the things coming out of this game, it felt like that we were challenged quite a bit with our eyes and the way things need to be, and I thought our guys need to get better at that. One of the things that for 2 weeks in a row, I'm telling you, Mackay has just done a great job down the field. I mean, that's just textbook corner coverage down the field on a deep ball. Rovon making some pretty good plays there. I mean, he gets hit in the backfield. Look at the cut, unbelievable. Great camera work, by the way, by our UView crew, Andy and his staff, and an excellent job there by Rovon getting some positive yardage. We said he was going to carry the ball 31 times, so you're going to get quite a few highlights here of Rovon with the ball in his hands. Here's again, just slipped right off the bat there. Again, another good play we thought we might have there. Quarterback draw. Again, we got to be able to make that play. There's two blockers out there on Jaden Rowe. He kind of takes them both on and still has a positive has a positive situation there. Defensively, we stop them there again, and offense right back to work. Love the way our offensive line has played. Nate Marshall at center is doing a really good job. Try to get the ball to Lane. Not sure Lane even knew the ball was coming to him there, but what a great job there. There's Gino Boyd again. Gino on a nice throw and catch. Love the way Grayson puts the ball in there. What a great shot. Puts it right where he needs to be, and huge catch there by Gino.
And knowing he's in the middle of the field, the concentration to catch that's a mature kid.
Gino's going to grow up and be a really good football player for us. The boot was really good for us the other night. Lane Wood, I learned how to run with the football now. Did a great job with that. Good blocking down the field. And again, Lane is another sophomore weapon that's going to be really good to us. Come right back here, run a little bit of the counter play, get the ball back inside. Got an empty check, going to take the ball down the field to Jackie. Kind of a 50-50 ball, and Jackie did probably a little bit better job on that one down the field. We had a little bit of pass interference, and then come right back, and we get the big play to the outside here. Great play action play. Get Lane Wood for the touchdown, 21-0. Awesome play, a lot of fun. Not sure, I kind of enjoyed watching Coach Maddox celebrate on the sideline after that play. That was probably the biggest celebration. See guys flying around, doing a great job. I mean, just an excellent job there by Jennings. You can see those guys coming around. You see Bryce Ashlock coming up. A lot of guys chasing around and just playing fast. Quarterback has to step up. Got good pressure by RJ on the outside. Good coverage down the field on their outstanding receiver. Jaden Rowe, a little toss sweep to the outside. At tailback, trying to find different ways to get him the ball. Unfortunately, we're just off a little bit there to the outside. Come back with some misdirection. Great protection and great backdoor escape by Grayson Tepes. Really a heads-up play. Got the empty check here, a little bit of a switch route down the field, off just a little bit there. And so defense is going to come out and get them pinned deep with some punt. And unfortunately, we just don't play well here right towards the end of the half. Their tailback makes a great cut and does a good job picking up the yards. Got good pressure coming in. Great job there. You got Devin Robinson in there. Excellent job with that. You see Trey Barnes in there as well. Young guy, Ashlock, of course, just playing really well from the linebacker position. Come back with a boot. We don't see the backside of that very well, and kind of keeps the drive alive. And then just really good execution on Broken Arrow's part, unfortunately. And then they come back with an empty play. They get into a little bit of what we'd call fight song play here. They put 4 offensive linemen on the line of scrimmage and hide a tight end. And unfortunately, they do a good job executing, and we give one up here right before the half.
No, one of the things you said early is true. You get up 21-0, and there's a natural tendency to relax a little, which I know coaches don't want to see. So you had a little something to talk about at the half.
Yeah, we did, and you know, for whatever reason, I don't know where the lull was. We didn't start the second half very well either. And some of that's BA. I don't want to discredit that at all. But the way things started out, everyone was in a pretty positive mood, but just didn't like the way that we ended. Wanted to start quick. You'll see when we start the second half. Took us a little longer to get Big Mo on our side again.
Yeah, but that motor starts to run again. We'll get to that second half highlights coming up. Broken Arrow Union here on the Union Football Coaches Show.
Diet Coke, Were you my mom?
You should be so lucky, because you know what moms do? Well, I suppose we should start with the whole giving you life thing. It seems like that should be enough. No? Okay. What about her ability to send shockwaves through the neighborhood without saying a word? Or whip up a ridiculous handmade costume that you forgot to tell her about? Not to make you happy, but because she had a reputation to uphold. She invented rideshare, called it carpool, and did it for free. She didn't need those dating apps either. You copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music.
Why not?
Oh, and she can win any argument in 4 words.
Because I said so.
Everything you're trying to do, she's already done it, did it better, and she did it with a Diet Coke in her hand. So, drink what your mama gave you.
Back again on the U Football Coaches Show. The head coach is Kirk Frederick. I'm Rick Corey. Let's get right to the second half highlights of Union and Broken Arrow. A nice first half, but you wanted to start fast.
Yeah, we wanted to start fast, and offensively get the ball. Great kick-out block by Lane. Good blocking up front. Offensive line doing a really good job with Bennett and Will and Nate and Ola. Those guys doing a really good job to Marion. And then, of course, Rovon making guys miss tackles. Really like the way we were running the play. Great block by Will Thomas to the outside there. And I thought we were off to a really good start. We wanted to try to run the football, establish some things. We get to 3rd and short, mishandle the snap, and get to a 4th and short. So we had to punt on this first drive. Disappointing coming out of the half, but again, just punting the ball away. This is one of those coverage things. We didn't do a good job. This kid returned to kick last week for BA. He's a Mike linebacker. A lot of people probably a little nervous to tackle him. So credit to Broken Arrow for getting a fast start to the 3rd quarter and kind of picking up with some momentum that they had. Not fitting it very well underneath. Just some things that we've got to do a better job. I love the way Fisher came in, made a nice play on that one. Braylon with a really good job from his boundary position, and they do a great job of red zone plays, just some things that they had set up that really our eyes and keys need to do a better job of. Come back. Offensively now, we need to get something going. There's the boot play that we have. We get it to Damon, does a really good job. Excellent job of running the split zone as we kick out and cut back underneath. They bring a guy off the edge this time and get us, but a great job up front for our guys kind of moving the ball out to midfield. And then fortunately for us, get some, it's a passionate game, and sometimes guys get a little carried away. And fortunately for us, we get a big play out of that just because of the 30 yards in penalties. Keeps the drive alive. Grayson really heads up play. I love the way he's thinking down the field, not forcing stuff. Did a really good job with it. We get the ball inside the 10. I mean, you're picking up, I think we picked up 4.5 yards per carry on first down, and just off the mark there. But here's that field goal we're talking about. Kind of gives us just a little bit of breathing room here, up 10. Really nice job of Tyler coming in and putting it through for us. Come right back here again with another letdown. We jump inside with our contained player. Can't give this guy can't give him any extra room to run the football. Tyler Cowan, that's the touchdown saving tackle that our kicker made on that.
It's a great angle he took.
Yeah, great angle. Really good job with that. Come back in here, Gabe, with another big stop. I believe they called him down on this play before the ball came out, and so, really defense kind of coming around wanting to do a good job. Bring some pressure off their edge with Jamori Ray, and unfortunately they're able to pick that up. Really nice job by Mackay on the tight end out in the flat. Did a good job with that. And then we just miss here. I mean, I don't know if it's fatigue or what it is, but Broken Arrow's playing with a lot more momentum than we were at this time. And just kind of felt like we were just hanging on in the game. And because of that, you're going to get some situations where they make great catches, outstanding job, good throw and catch by their tight end and quarterback.
Yeah, they're a bit of a crunch drive here.
Yeah, you get a little bit nervous here, where the scoreboard wasn't working. in the stadium, and I kept hoping that they were going to tell me it was a better score than what it was, and then we throw a pick, and I'm telling you, it's a tough situation right here for our guys. During the fourth quarter break, it probably helped us out because it gave me a chance to talk to our defense before we started this drive about this is what we're made of. You get in the red zone, somebody needs to win a football game for us. And man, it was like our kids just decided this is not going to happen. And defensively, you can see the great play down the field on the deep ball, and then Big D coming in with a lot of guys. I mean, we needed to get a stop here, and here comes the screen play to the tight end, and R.J. Wilson, I mean, he reads it right off the bat, does a great job with it. You can see him here, R.J. working with the pressure, sees the screen, excellent job to the tight end. Love to see a senior. You talk about a celebration on the sideline. Great job with a big turnover when we had to have it.
And now your offense has to feel like we've got to get going.
Offense has got to get something going here. A lot of life. You just, again, momentum is a big deal. Emotions and the things that the way kids play when they're tired. And just off the fingertips, that one's a big one going down the field. Had a roughing the passer, gave us a little bit of life there. You see Gage, really, really fast kid. Picks up some good yardage here on the fly sweep. Go a little bit of a wildcat here. And you see that Rovon, I mean, just a punishing guy. Got to talk to Will a little bit. You can't pull a guy, but you can push him, and so we get that one brought back a little bit. Love the play here with Grayson. There's to Lane. Again, just another sophomore just kind of spotting up there. Good play call by Coach Maddox. And this is one you need to finish. I mean, we've got everything going our way. Their defense is starting to get tired after a long drive, and we need to finish this play. I thought that, we're in the fourth quarter. The clock's running here. And Grayson does an excellent job of seeing that he can pick up some good yardage there. And then down on the 1 yard line, offensive line does their work, and Rovon brings it in and gives us back to that 10-point lead.
Him and the Wildcat makes a difference.
Love the play call here. Coach Foster, again, on the sideline was talking about, hey, I really think this blitz will work. If we do it, we bring Ashlock. I mean, the way it was set up, excellent. Call by Coach Foster, excellent job on the execution by Ashlock, and then Mekhi Belt 2 weeks in a row getting an interception, and now you can kind of you can feel us starting to gain control of the game.
That's actually Mekhi's third interception in 2 weeks. That's really a heck of a start.
Pretty smart play here again by Grayson. Backdoor escape out of it, not trying to force anything. How about the line? I mean, I don't know, Rick, if you could make that cut, but you could get through that hole for sure.
No, the cut, I could. I mean,
yeah.
I'd break a leg. Now.
Great job by Bennett. Really good job. Good cut. Come right back with the Wildcat play, and Rovon just walks in untouched.
Obviously feeling really good about the way your team responded. Now, if you're watching the lights flash on and off, that's something they do at the stadium. It's not your TV.
Yes, yeah, that's a little light effect that we have after a touchdown. Pretty neat place our guys get to play. Come back and, we're up quite a bit here. The clock's running down, kind of running out here. We're playing some soft coverage. We're wanting to make sure that they have to go a long ways, and they've got to get multiple scores here. So our guys are playing a little bit soft. Obviously, you wish that we'd play a little tougher. We have a goal of not giving up any fourth quarter touchdowns, and we give one up on this drive, but we're making Broken Arrow have to earn it every time.
Yeah, this drive, I think it took over 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, made them really kind of get after it.
And again, it's one of those situations where you're not going to take any unnecessary risk. Defensively, you're just going to try to play some base stuff. You're going to let them try to get the ball underneath. You can see here they take a shot deep, and Jackie does a great job. I mean, just a really good job. Could have done a better job in the coverage. Guy gets behind us a little bit, but his recovery, the way Jackie plays the ball deep, really proud of our guys. Come back, the quarterback does a good job. He gets out, picks up way too many yards he needs to. Again, a little bit of fatigue by our guys. Here's Bryce again, and we just don't pass off the tailback in the flat, and they're able to go in for that last score.
But you get a chance to go shake hands as a winner and be 2-0, and that's all you can ask for. And it's nice. It's nice to see the teams back in the field doing that too. To me.
Yeah, it just feels normal. We know that COVID's still with us, but a lot of the fun things that football can bring to a community is pretty neat.
It is. All right, when we come back on the Union Football Coaches Show, we'll take a look at the up close and personal, get some pictures, and we'll preview a little team called Jinx. We'll do that in a minute on the Union Football Coaches Show.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independence Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independence Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
For more than 50 years, Central States Orthopedics and Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center have been the area's leading orthopedic and sports medicine providers. And now, we've joined forces as Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. One name, one focus. Excellent orthopedic and sports medicine care. Together, we serve as the team physicians for almost every high school and university in the region. We are the area's leading expert for work-related injuries, and our surgical hospital is the only 5-star rated hospital in Tulsa. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Come see why we're better together.
Back again on the Union Football Coaches Show. Rick Corey along with the head coach, Kirk Frederick. Let's get right there up close and personal. We want to see these wonderful pictures David Fisher did. You can find these, by the way, at dcfisherphotos.com, and they're free downloads for the kids.
Awesome. So, again, what a great picture of our new stadium. Just an atmosphere I think you just got to come check out. Obviously, this week we'll have a big one with the Backyard Bowl. Here they are running out. You got a couple of seniors, Damon Sanders, you got RJ, Rovon Banks, you got Cosby in there, Mackay, a lot of guys running out. I get out of the way when that happens because I'm not sure I could get that done. There's Jackson Jennings down low doing a really good job with a bunch of other guys defensively. Nate Marshall in there with a good block to the edge. You got Bennett in there as well. You got Gage. Lot of nasty stuff going on up front. Here's Grayson. Excellent job. Again, just picture perfect how to do a handoff there to Rovon. Here's after that touchdown, you can see Damon Sanders, and he usually got the rec specs going on there. He's got some contacts, new contacts doing it. Maybe that's why he could scoop it up. So
those eyes tell the story right
there. Yes, no doubt. And then Big Will and Lane, good blocking point of attack. You can see, if you look back there, you can see Rovon getting ready to make a cut. Love Nate Marshall. What a great photo here of our offensive center. Started for us at guard last year. He's now moved into the center position and doing a really good job. Big, strong kid. And then Braylon Irving Fisher, outstanding job. And Gabe there. Braylon's been playing that outside backer for us into the boundary. Really like that junior. And there's Gabe. Jamori Ray, safety, playing well. Just 3 seniors in there doing a really nice job for us defensively. Love seeing those photos. Love seeing kids celebrate and have big plays.
And again, dcfisherphotos.com, and you can get free downloads there. All right, coming up to Jinx, they had a difficult time at Bixby, obviously, so they're going to come in here with a little bit of an attitude. But what you've seen of them so far, what can you tell us?
Jinx being motivated in the Backyard Bowl, that'll be a shock, right?
Exactly.
No, it doesn't matter. You know, we've been in this thing where we've been 0-2, 0-1, whatever, and Jinx went down to played a really tough Summit team. I think they probably played the toughest team out of the Mansfield schools a few weeks ago and came out with a overtime victory against them. Played Bixby really well, had a chance to take that game, and we know they're coached well. They've got a new quarterback, outstanding tailbacks, the multiple sets, and then I think the strength of their defense is outstanding. That front group, they'll probably be one of the best defenses that we've played or will play during this year. So a lot of returning guys there defensively. It's going to be a challenge for our offense.
It's going to be the MidFirst Bank Backyard Bowl. It is Jinx and Union, and it's going to be right here at Union Tuttle Stadium, the Big House. We'll talk to you after that next week on the Union Football Coaches Show.